Hey everyone, my name is Amrock and welcome back to my guides. Today, we're going to be going over the top 5 quality of life upgrades from the Gem Store you should prioritize above others. Before we get into the list, I'd also like to mention that you can follow me on other social medias with a link down below in the video description, as well as my Discord server. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay up to date with all my current videos, and with that out of the way, let's get into it. In the number 5 spot, Bank Tab Expansions. This will add an extra 30 slots to your bank, and you can buy a max of 16 of these for a total of 17 bank slots, including your original tab. This gives you a total of 510 items that can be accessed by all characters through your bank. In the number 4 spot, Unbreakable Tools. Yes, these are on my list because of how often I've played in World vs. World or in meta and I ran out of tools. And you're probably thinking, well, why not bring extra tools or a merchant? And well, yeah, that's good advice, but that takes up slots that I could hold useless things from something that occurred long ago that I'll never know if I need again. And I don't have guild MM money to buy the permanent contracts, but feel free to send me one and I'll update the comments eliminating these items and adding, I don't know, an aviator's box to troll people during metas or something. The downside, however, is that these will stay on one character unless you move them over. But with these tools, I highly suggest the Infinite Volatile Magic Gathering Tools version, as they'll be easier to convert that Volatile Magic into gold. And I actually have a video on this. You should see a little box somewhere on the top of this video linking it. In the number 3 spot, we have the Storage Expander upgrade, because we always need to have more space so we can hoard everything like Smog. Each expander increases your maximum stack size of all stored materials by 250, and you can purchase a maximum of 7 of these, which gives you a total space of 2,000 per each stackable item. This includes your base storage of 250. With the refinement of your materials, this really can hold a massive amount of items to hoard or sell for gold. In the number 2 spot, we have one of the most beneficial items to manage bag clutter and gain materials, the copper-fed Salvage-o-Matic. This bad boy operates for 3 copper and will salvage anything you need. Please, please, please identify your unidentified gear, as there's a chance it can be an upgraded rarity and even a precursor for legendaries. Honestly, it's up to you whether you get the copper or silver fed. The silver fed costs 60 copper per use and pops into Gemstore randomly, while the copper fed is always there. Typically, most players use the copper fed on blue and green gear and then use the silver fed on yellow and orange items. This gives you the best chance of getting rarer materials. The best thing about these items is their infinite use, and if you have a shared inventory slot, I highly recommend tossing it in there. And now, in the number 1 spot, we have the Passkeys. There are quite a few out there, but I personally enjoy the Mistlock Sanctuary or the Armistice Bastion. With these Passkeys, you have instant access to merchants, trading posts, crafting stations, armor repair, and loads of other things. And the best part of these Passkey lobbies is that whenever you use them, you can use them again to return to where you were last in the open world. If you like open world or fractal content, I highly recommend the Mistlock Sanctuary, as you can open up the map, go down a layer, and then select the waypoint or location where you want to go. If you prefer World vs. World or PvP, then go with the Armistice Bastion, as there's an area here that you can fight others while following the cooldowns of World vs. World, which typically aligns with PvP as well. The downside to Armistice Bastion is that you can't select a waypoint to go back to in the open world, as this brings you into the Mist, its very own instance map. You really only need one of these for the nice quality of life upgrade, and it is also deserving of a spot in the shared inventory slots if you have. Notable mentions, we have 2 that didn't make the list. Shared inventory slots. These are bag slots that can be used by all your characters at any time. Now these didn't make the list because they're quite pricey, but I highly advise waiting for a sale and picking up at least 2 of these for your passkey and copper or silver fed. Lastly, the bag slot expansion. This will allow you to add an extra bag, and you can have a total of 10 bag slots including the backpack you have as a base, which can also be replaced. The downside of bag slots is that they are not account wide and will only apply to the specific character that consumes the upgrade. Now time for the price of the items. The bank tab expansions are 600 gems each. Unbreakable gathering tools are 2400 gems, however the infinite Volatile-Matic gathering tools are 2700 gems. The storage expander are 800 gems each. The copper fed Salvage-o-Matic is 800 gems, and the silver fed Salvage-o-Matic is 500 gems. Passkeys are 1000 gems. Shared inventory slots are 1 for 700, 3 for 1890, or 5 for 2800 gems. And lastly, the bag slot expansions are 400 gems each. If you are not in a rush to buy these, I highly suggest you wait for them to go on sale, as A-Net typically has these items for a cheaper cost throughout the year.
Morning. Morning. Nice day for fishing, ain't it? 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 Oh. Oh.
Well, that wraps up this video. I hope that it was helpful to you, and if you believe this could help a friend that's starting out or a guildie, please share this with them. As always, everyone, thank you so much for being here. Have a great day. See you on the Borderlands, and until next time.